Hey guys, HTV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over all of the updated leaked Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet. The leakers have produced a lot of new information on upcoming Pokemon that we're going to be seeing in the Generation 9 games. New typings, new forms, evolutions. It has been updated a lot, so if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Leave a comment, what new Pokemon are you most excited to see in the Generation 9 games. Subscribe if you're brand new. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, once again, a massive shout out to Macchio and J Roses for creating this website. Ease of access, it's all on here, gets updated very frequently. And I know I've been making a few of these videos, but again, the leakers have just been updating all of the new Pokemon. We now have new types and stuff for certain Pokemon. There's been updates to like legendaries and stuff. There's been updates to Paradox forms. There's a massive breakthrough with those. And again, just gets updated constantly. So I like to update you guys with all the information. So starting things off with Sprigatito. And then of course we have the second and third evolution of it. This is just fan art. This isn't what the Pokemon is going to look like. But either way, Sprigatito's middle evolution is going to be two-legged. Could be grass dark, we're not sure. And then also it has this sort of wand yo-yo thing, which obviously the final evolution does not use. Moving on to the final evolution of Sprigatito though, it is going to be grass dark. Niakasu in Japanese, clown plus gentleman thief plus mask. It's two-legged, has a god tier hidden ability. And then this is obviously the leaked image of Sprigatito's final evolution. Next up we have Fuecoco. The second evolution is fire. It has an egg on its head like a hat, which of course is going to hatch into a flaming eagle or a phoenix or something. And then also it is two-legged. Probably going to look something like this, but of course the egg is going to be on its head and it's not going to be holding it. And then Fuecoco's final evolution is going to be Fire Ghost. Has a Fire Phoenix on its head. It has a special move linked to singing, which is a sound-based move. And it's also going to be four-legged, but it can stand on two legs. And then next up we have Quaxly. Quaxly's second evolution is just two-legged. That's all we really know about it. And then the third evolution is going to be Water Fighting. It looks like one of the Fate/Grand Order rulers. It's a Peacock plus Dancer. It's two-legged. These are the leaked images. And as well as that, for whatever reason, the Grass-type Pokemon Serena just hates it. And again, it's just Serena hating Quaxly's final evolution. It's not the same as like Quaxly hating Serena. Don't know what's going on there, but either way, it's probably going to be a Pokedex entry or something like that. Anyway, moving on, we've got Lechonk. Lechonk's evolution obviously has a gender difference. Evolution with gender difference. The shiny of Lechonk's evolution is going to be white. And again, these are just fan arts. These aren't what they're going to look like. But yeah, it does have a big gender difference. Then we obviously have Pawmi. Pawmi's second evolution. And then Pawmi's final evolution is going to be Electric Fighting. It's going to have a new move with 1 PP, brings an exhausted Pokemon back to life. So yeah, revives a Pokemon that's fainted in your team. This is a leaked image of it. I thought this was going to be showed at Pokemon Worlds instead of Cyclizar, but obviously it wasn't. Next up, we obviously have Smoliv. It's now been confirmed that Smoliv's second and third evolution are now Grass normal type. So yeah, we don't really know what they're going to look like. Of course, the third one is based on an olive tree, but they are all grass normal types. So there's not any differences in the typings of the evolution line for Smoliv. Next up, we're moving on to Fido, which is of course a fairy type, but it has now been confirmed that Fido's second evolution is also just going to be a pure fairy type. It's not going to get any additional typing, and that is similar to all the other dogs as well. So the ghost dog is just going to be pure dog, just one evolution for that as well. And then the third and final dog as well, which is going to be dark type, is just going to have an evolution, and again, just going to stay pure dark type. So the three dogs of the region, Fido is going to stay pure fairy, the ghost is going to stay pure ghost, and then obviously the dark is going to stay pure dark. So there's no other evolutions, no other types, anything like that. They're just going to stay those typings. We then have the spider Pokemon next, which is Bug. Could be Bug something, evolutionary line of a spider, teased in the first trailer with this obviously spider web there. And then obviously we have the second evolution and stuff. We then have the Beetle, which is a new Beetle Pokemon. It is based on a Dung Beetle. It evolves once. I love this fan art for it, by the way. It looks insane. And then, yeah, this is like the evolution of it. Again, it isn't what it's going to look like, but I wish it did because that's a really cool evolution. But yeah, that's the evolution of the the Dung Beetle Pokemon. Next up, we have the Carmen Rider. It's inspired. We'll buy it. That's all we really know about that. Could evolve. We then have the Electric Flying Seagull. They are all new Pokemon. Waterfowl, Electricity, and Chips. So again, this could evolve multiple times, but it looks like it only evolves once from like Riddler's Pokedex. We then have the Parakeet Pokemon. It does not evolve. Bird, Waterfowl, and Parakeet could be the same Pokemon. So yeah, the bird that obviously we've seen, the Waterfowl and the Parakeet, all of these could be the same Pokemon. We're not 100% sure about that yet. And then moving on, we have the Flamingo Pokemon, Flying, Fighting. This is the leaked image of it. We then have the Ostrich Pokemon, which is Psychic. Psychic Ostrich, it reminds me of Cleopatra in the hairstyle. It does evolve once as well. I think it might be pure Psychic, but either way, that might just need to be updated on the website. We then have Sea Titan's pre-evolution, which is pure Ice type, and then we obviously have Sea Titan. Next up, we have the Dolphin Pokemon, which has been confirmed to now be pure Water type. And as well as that, the forms are also going to be pure Water as well. Its evolution has a surprise. It doesn't evolve, has 2 different forms. One is bipedal and looks like a superhero. So yeah, the Dolphin is just a pure Water type Pokemon. Makes sense, but yeah, no dual typing there. Next up, we have the new Frog-type Pokemon. It is Electric and Psychic. It has now been confirmed. It evolves. It also stands on 2 legs. We then obviously have the evolution of the Frog Pokemon. But yeah, Electric and Psychic for the Frog line. We then have the Fish Pokemon, which is just a Hake Fish. We don't really know anything about the evolutionary line or the typing or anything like that. Could evolve, we're not too sure. We then have the new Fairy Steel Hammer Pokemon. Before, we thought it was just a Fairy type, but it has now been confirmed to be Fairy Steel. Again, it's the ace of one of the Elite Four members, which of course is going to be the Steel Elite Four member. But yeah, Fairy Steel, which is a really cracked typing. That is the final typing, final evolution line. It evolves 3 times of the Fairy Steel Hammer Pokemon. So next up, we don't know what it is, but like what it looks like, but we just know it has a hammer. So yeah, Fairy Steel for that Pokemon line. We then have the Coin Pokemon. It's Ghost type. It's hard to get. Imagine Spiritomb in Pokemon Legends Arceus, so obviously collecting stuff, and it evolves into a Golden Ninja. That's the Coin Pokemon line. Again, Ghost, could be Ghost something, we're not too sure about that. We then have the Chili Pepper, which is Fire Grass, obviously a brand new typing, dual typing that we've not obviously had before. Potentially evolves as well. We then have the Fire Pokemon, which also evolves into either the Fire Warrior or it evolves into the Fire Blade. The Fire Warrior is exclusive for Scarlet. This is exclusive for Scarlet. Version exclusive for the same pre-evolution. This image is a hint exclusive in Scarlet. They evolve with a new item that you get by defeating 10 Bronzor in one game and 10 Sinistea in the other. 10 is an indicative number. Probably drop the object random. So yeah, basically this is new information as well. To obtain one of these version exclusive Pokemon, you basically have to knock out either 10 Bronzor or 10 Sinistea. It might not be that amount of Pokemon though. It is just probably going to be a dropped item, and then that item will then allow you to evolve this Pokemon. But yeah, it's either going to be 10 Bronzor or 10 Sinistea. That also makes me feel like Bronzor is version exclusive to Pokemon Scarlet, and then Sinistea is version exclusive to Violet, or vice versa. Because like, why would you know, surely it'd just be the same Pokemon in both games. So yeah, either way, Fire Warrior is Scarlet, Fire Blade is Violet, and again, to evolve them, you need to knock out 10 of either Bronzor or Sinistea. And yeah, this is for Scarlet, and this is for Violet. So yeah, that's just some new information about the new version exclusive Pokemon there. We then have the Crystal Flower, which is Poison something. We know it evolves once. We then have the Salt Pokemon. It has 2 evolutionary stages, and the hint is Minecraft. So obviously we have the Salt Pokemon, which is Rock type, the Salt 2, which is Rock type, and then Salt 3, which is Rock type. We then have the new Poison Steel Engine Pokemon, which evolves once, which of course we saw in the third trailer, it might have been. We then have the Tumbleweed Pokemon, which is known to be Grass type now, and it also evolves once. But again, we don't know the second evolutionary stage of it. We just know, we saw like a leaked image of it, but we just didn't know which one it was. We got like 4 leaked images. But yeah, the Tumbleweed Pokemon is Grass type. We then have a Spray Lemur as well, which is going to be the like the AA Pokemon. So it could potentially be a Poison type. But that's going to be a new Pokemon there, which potentially could evolve. We then have the new Mouse Pokemon, which again could potentially evolve. We have a Crab Pokemon, which is a boss Pokemon. There's a bunch of boss Pokemon in these games, and the Crab is one of them. It does not evolve. We then have the Earthworm, which is confirmed to be a Steel type Pokemon now. That is a new update. So the Earthworm is another boss Pokemon that we saw in one of the trailers where it was burrowing underground, but it is a Steel type Pokemon. It is not ground. The Earthworm is a Steel type. We then have this large bird as well, which is another boss Pokemon. It should look like a crane bird. We don't know the typing of it, but this is another boss Pokemon. We also have the Sushi Fish as well, which is another boss Pokemon. So I'm guessing this is some sort of like story-related boss kind of thing where there's just a bunch of different boss Pokemon you have to fight. The Sushi Dragon is obviously a Water Dragon type, and is another boss Pokemon. We then have the Sushi Master, which is another boss Pokemon. Could potentially be the same as the Sushi Fish, though we're not 100% sure about that. Or it could just be a separate Sushi Pokemon. Next up, we have the regional form of Diglett. It's a pink eel. It's water type. The same with Dugtrio. We then have Tentacool as well. I think Tentacool's been confirmed to be grass type. I think that just needs to be updated. Same with Tentacruel. We then have the pseudo-legendary of the region, which is Ice Dragon. This is a pseudo-legendary Pokemon. It has a 3-stage evolution line, obviously. Next up, we have the Mankey line. Of course, Primeape getting a cross-gen evolution in this game is going to be Ghost Fighting. Same with Pawniard as well. Bishop's evolution is going to be Dark Steel, and then of course it looks like one of these. We're not sure which one though. Next up we have Dunsparce. Its evolution is going to be pure normal type. It looks bigger. It's just a normal type. Doesn't change much, unfortunately. We have Giraffrig's cross-gen evolution, which is going to be pure psychic type, and this is an image of it. So a lot of people are thinking this is like fake artwork. It is just fan art, but this is actually what the Pokemon looks like. So this is an leaked image of Giraffrig's evolution. Next up, we obviously have Paldean Wooper. We're not sure if it's going to evolve into a Paldean version of Quagsire or just a brand new Pokemon. We're not too sure. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. We then have Paldean Tauros. One of them is going to be fighting type. One of them is red and one of them is blue. Again, could be fire, could be water. We're not too sure. But either way, there's just a bunch of different Tauros in this game. Moving on to Paradox forms, though. So the big news about the Paradox forms is that the typings, Kaka got it wrong, and the typings aren't the same. So we don't actually know what the typings are for the Paradox Pokemon yet. So Amoonguss, again, we're not sure on the typing of that. Jigglypuff, we're not sure about the typing of that. We're not sure about the typing of Misdreavus. We know they don't evolve, but we're just kind of back to square one with the typings. So Volcarona, Salamence we know is part Dragon type because Kaka said that it is going to be part Dragon type. So that's kind of the only one we know. And then Donphan from Pokemon Scarlet, we're not sure on the typing of that. And then also Mag could be Magneton. I think we're kind of, I guess, going with the idea that it is going to be Magneton, but either way, that is another Paradox Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet. And then we have Suicune, who is potentially DLC for Scarlet. Moving on to Paradox forms for Violet. Violet, though, we don't know the typing of Delibird, don't know the typing of Curlier, don't know the typing of Hariyama, Volcarona, Tyranitar, Donphan. This F is a pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Could be Goodra, could be Hydreigon, we're not too sure. And then, of course, we have Virizion, which is potentially DLC. So that's all the Paradox forms. So, yeah, kind of back to square one with the typings because Kaka got it wrong. He did say they're all dual typings, though. So there's no single stage there's no, like, single typing. All Paradox forms are dual typing. So could be, like, a new dual typing in one of them. We'll have to wait and see. So, yeah, that's the information. We don't know any of the typings apart from Salamence being part Dragon, but they all do have dual typing. Next up, the legendary Pokemon. First one, based on the Yu Fish, is Fire Dark. Second one is the Dinglu Deer, Ground Dark. Third one is the Leopard, Ice Dark. And then the fourth one is the Snail, which is Grass Dark. We then have Koraidon, who is Dragon fighting with all the different forms. We have Cyclizar, which is a new Pokemon, which is Dragon Normal, which is apparently the present day Pokemon. And Koraidon and Miraidon are Paradox forms of this Pokemon. And then we, of course, have Miraidon and stuff, who has obviously got all these different forms as well. And those are all of the new Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet so far. Again, is getting updated all the time, but like I say, there was a lot of updates in this video. Like I say, if you don't want to see these videos, in fair play, don't click on them, but there was a lot of updates. Like I say, you can see all these different updates and stuff. So yeah, like to keep you updated with all the latest information, but that is all of the new information we have for all of the new Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. If you did enjoy the video, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment. What new Pokemon are you most excited to see in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Subscribe if you're brand new. That's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.